Hey, what's happening everyone? Good morning. It is early here. We're up in the mountains of Colorado and we're going to be doing some long-range FPV flying, hopefully to the top of this mountain here. Today I'm flying the GepRC Maz 7 DJI RC and DJI Goggles 2, and then filming on the GoPro Hero 12. All right, GPS is locked. GoPro is recording. Alright, so you can definitely see in the distance that mountain over there is my goal. It's actually deceptively far, so we'll see if I can make it over. I think I'm going to come at it from an angle just so I'm not staring directly into the sun. And so, in my last video, I had a fair amount of jello, and the reason for that is just because I'm using these massive 8,000 milliamp hour lithium ion batteries, and the drone just like simply is not made to carry that much weight. So hopefully on this flight it's a little bit better because it's a little bit less windy as well. Last time was super windy. But after this flight I'm going to switch over to my LiPo batteries, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. Connection is still looking solid here. Yeah, we're just directly in the sun, so it just kind of is what it is. Just past 2 kilometers. Even without I don't have my big antennas today for this flight, but even without those, it should be totally fine. So now I'm gonna get close to the mountain and kind of just skirt up this little ridge line. Finally got some nice lighting here. It's always fun when you're diving mountains to go right in between where it's light and dark. That's honestly, I found the best shots are. Wow, I'm getting like crazy yellow bars on my goggles. Wow. This is freaking beautiful. Holy shit. Okay, so, wow, look at that shadow. That's so cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up a little bit, and then I'm gonna dive that ridge line. Hopefully not lose connection because I'm getting so much yellow. Alright, so here we are, and let's do it. Actually, I hated that. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. A bit of a different approach. Okay. There we go. Let's just get some more speed. Yeah. Sick, that was a fun little dive. The mountain isn't quite as steep and jagged as I would ideally want it, but still super, super fun to dive. On the next one, I'm gonna put a LiPo battery, so the flight should be a lot more agile and just kind of behave a lot differently. Just skirt on the edge of this shadow here. Boom. Hey guys, before we get into the next flight, I want to take a second to tell you about something that I recently started using, and that is the Segway Cube 1000 power station. I'm sure you've heard of the brand Segway before. They make those carts that move like you see in the movie Mall Cop, but Segway is all about using their battery technology to simplify our lives. So they started making power stations. Power stations are helpful in so many ways, whether it's having it as emergency power for your house in case of a blackout, or when you're out on the road and you don't have access to AC power. When I'm up in the mountains and out on the road, especially in situations like what's happening right now, I'm constantly needing power to charge everything back up. But this thing delivers all the power you need, delivering up to 2,200 watts of power, so you can power 90% of all household appliances. Right here, I have my espresso machine hooked up, and this morning we're having waffles, so I hooked up my waffle maker as well. And you can actually power multiple high-power devices at once thanks to Segway Cube's R-Drive function. With that, you can power devices up to 4,400 watts. Things like kettles and hair dryers are no problem. While we're out on the road, it's so nice to wake up to a good breakfast and actually good coffee. So like I said, I have my espresso machine hooked up, waffle maker, and while we're making breakfast, I have my FPV drone batteries charging as well. This thing actually has 12 ports, so you can charge all of your devices simultaneously. Now, eventually this power is going to run out, so how do you recharge it? My favorite way is using solar panels, so this thing actually doubles as a solar generator as well. And with 4 SP200 solar panels, you can charge it back up in only 1.6 hours. Or you can plug it up to your car and recharge that way while you're driving. And obviously you can also use normal outlets. So if you're like, let's say working in a cafe for the day, editing or something, you can just bring the power station in there and recharge there and you'll be good for days. And if you need even more power, they actually offer expandable battery packs so you can just stack them. Right now you can get Cube for the lowest price ever during Prime Day. Just hit the link down below to learn more. Thank you Segway for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the video. All right, so this time the only things that I'm doing differently are putting a LiPo battery on there instead of the heavy lithium ion, and then also switching to using an ND filter, which the biggest reason that you're gonna notice me switching to the ND filter is just because it's gonna give it that super nice motion blur. Like I said before, this isn't the most ideal situation to be using one, just because there's a lot of darkness in the actual video, but we'll see. I think it's better to just give it a try, and without further ado, let's get it. And need to hit record. Okay. And honestly, already this feels like a lot lighter as far as flying it. Hopefully I have no issues making it all the way over there. I shouldn't, because it is a pretty big battery. Later today, I'm gonna try to drive further up in the mountains over there because there's a lot more jagged peaks, This mountain, the reason that I wanted to dive it just is because it was huge and just looked pretty prominent and cool. But over there, damn, there's some really nice looking ridgelines to dive. Voltage is at 22.5 volts, which is definitely a little bit concerning. But I have to make it to the top. You know we can do it. This time, instead of going down the same route as last time, getting some yellow bars in my goggles for some reason, I'm actually going to come down this little ravine, which is in the darkness, but still, I think it'll be a really cool dive. 22.5 volts. I really hope I have enough battery to get back. Okay, we're at 3 kilometers. All right, and we are sending it straight down this ravine. Lost connection for a second there. Okay, we are tipping dangerously low on battery. 21.9 volts. Only 1.7 kilometers away. It's a little sketch. I'm not used to flying these LiPo batteries anymore. I'm used to doing lithium ion where you can go down to like 18 volts. So this is definitely feeling a little sketchy for me, but I think we're fine as long as I can hold above 21. That's the thing about FPV and not getting like a percentage displayed and switching between batteries. It's always a little bit sketchy. Yeah, we're chilling. This area is so beautiful. Been coming up here since I was a little kid, and it is just beautiful. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Segway, for sponsoring this video. Like I said, that thing is just insanely helpful, and I'm literally gonna use it right now to charge up my batteries. But that's it. Thanks for watching this video. See you on the next one. Peace.